Alrighty, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit fucked. It's a shit quality microphone, so I do apologize. Um, so Neph called me out and tried to challenge me, and this whole fiasco challenged me to a debate. This whole thing started because I provided him a paper titled "Whole Genome Analysis Resolve Early Branches in the Tree of Life of Modern Birds." And this is published in Science, and it's probably got about 40 or so authors of the paper, representing around 77 institutions and universities and so forth. Of course, I'll have to screenshot. I have any porn up on here? No, good. So everything is fine. Screen share this bitch. So this is shit. This is the paper. And yeah, this is published last year, was it? 2014, I think. Yeah, so fairly recent. And so all the corresponding authors and their departments and so forth have to increase the zoom. Okay. Anyway, so this uses a genome analysis. It's a bit of the abstract, and it resolves quite a lot of lineages for the modern bird. However, it admits there's still some unsolved lineages and so forth. Fair enough, but in the midst of it all, you still get the basic gist, and it does complete a few of them. And yeah, so it's a nice long detailed paper with a lot of authors. It's fucking sexy if there ever was such a paper. Oh, scrolling up. So in conclusion, our genome scale analysis supports the hypothesis of a rapid radiation of diverse species occurring within a relatively short period of time. 36 lineages within 10 to 15 million years. See figure 1. During the KPG transition, with many I can't say the word now. God fuck. Divergences between 1 to 3 million years range. You get the pointings. Our finding is broadly consistent with recent estimates for placement of mammals, and thus supports the hypothesis that the KPG transition was associated with a rapid species radiation caused by a release of ecological niches following the environmental destruction and species extinctions linked to an asteroid impact. See these references here. So his counter, Nephi's counter to this, is a YouTube series. Well, it's a book series. You can buy it on Amazon, and you can also it does have you can buy it on DVD. So this is it here. The you can purchase on Amazon. Living fucking what's it called? It is. Oh, no, I don't care. Anyway, so you go to this channel, and it's all about this little fucking documentary. By whom which? I forgot the bloke's name already, but the guy who made this, he's a professor at a university at Utah, I think it was. But guess what he studies? He's a fucking family studies and psychology professor. Wonderful. Anyway, but this bloke here that's getting interviewed, he is get out of the way. He's Dr. William A. Clemens. So I did some research on the bloke, and he's got a few publications. One being Patterns of Mammalian Evolution Across the Cretaceous-Tertiary Boundary. And the paper reflects just that. It supports evolution after this event. It explains the divergence after this extinction period of what life was left. And this is the bloke, Shit. This is him. Fuck. Yeah. So, and I pointed out to Neph when he was doing the video to say, okay, Neph, you've got to admit when you don't know what you're talking about. As I said to you, you've got to go to the research that these people publish. Don't quote mine them what they're fucking saying in an interview. They may be wrong, but even so, this video, just looking at the drawers, looking at what he's wearing, it does seem pretty dated. I'll have to try and figure out where someone could do this for me, or I'll do it myself. Figure out where this was actually made, because it does seem pretty fucking dated. Indeed. Here is. So this was back in 1998. So maybe this was sometime near there, or very early 2000s, late 1990s. But yeah, so the guy getting interviewed, William, he is mentioning this bloke here that worked in his lab, um, Stidham, however you pronounce it. So according to Stidham's advisor, paleontologist William Clemens, the bloke that was being interviewed, professor of integrative biology, Tom has made an interesting discovery that while modern birds survived the Cretaceous, more primitive birds with teeth became extinct. The heightens and mystery surrounding an explanation of the extinctions at the end of the Cretaceous is not clear why some animals survived and others didn't. But this is way back in November 18, 1998. Um, so this doesn't disprove evolution or bird evolution at all. And it actually provides evidence for it. And their own blokes research this right here, for example, is evidence for evolution, and you discredit him. What the fuck, Nephilim? What the fuck? So you quote mine him here, but you don't go to his publications, his own research. That's dishonest as fuck. Why? So you expect me to debate you when you get this shit wrong, or you don't do honest research? I mean, you've been called out for fucking 6 years now. I'm not going to debate you. You're a worthless waste of time. I'll go in your hangouts to point out how fucking wrong you are, but to debate you, fuck no. Everyone knows you're wrong. Just it is. Oh wow. You're. Oh, and this is his own thing. I won on paleontology at the University of California. He. Neph, you just fucked up. You done fucked up. And you don't take on board. And so within science, when new information comes, when new information arrives and shows something else, so then you abandon that and then you adjust to it. So if this then debunked what he thought in 1998 or whatever it was, then this trumps what was said back then. There's just some things now that you have to change your mind on, and this guy probably did. I have to see and compare the two, and see how his position has changed, if it has or whatever. But I mean, he accepts and reflects evolution in his own fucking research, and you ignore him in favor for this cherry pick right here. What the fuck? I, I don't. You're dishonest as fuck. So, you know, what's wrong with you, little boy? I don't. Oh, look at all that. Damn, it's a sexy paper. I'm not going to debate you. You're worthless time. You're worthless to me. You've been called out for fucking years. There's no point. Um, yeah, Neph, you done fucked up. So I'm not going to debate you. Simple. You don't. You're not honest. You don't go to the journals. You don't whatever. You think it's a mass conspiracy trying to prevent creationism from being published. Well, somewhat, if it was actual science and actually had data to support it. If you don't have data to support what the fuck you're saying, then it ain't going to be published. So, yeah. I don't see why I should debate you when you get your own sources wrong and you appeal to a fake authority with this interview. No, I'm not. I'm not going to debate you, Nephilim. Hopefully, you're watching this, or you'll watch it soon, and you'll see that this bloke, in his own research, and his research team, reflect evolutionary biology. You're scum to me, Nephilim. I'm done.